look what came in the mail. We got our gas tank. Man, I just love it when car parts show up at your door. So let's open it up, see what it looks like. All right. New sending unit. Looks good. Got the new lock ring. Nice new shiny parts. Fuel straps. Nice. Have to bend these, put them in place. Didn't actually really need new fuel straps, but heck, can't have a shiny new gas tank under there without some rusty fuel straps. So I actually got the fuel straps, sending unit, and tank cheaper than I could just get the tank itself on this side. I bought it off of eBay, and this is where I could find the best deal. So pretty sweet deal. Got all of it, I want to say, for just under 300 bucks. I'm gonna pull this out here and we'll take a look at our gas tank. All right off the bat, just looking at these, matching them up, making sure everything's gonna fit the same, making sure they're the same size and all that stuff. And I'm not really seeing a whole lot of difference between the two, except for the fact this one is gross and this one is nice, new, and shiny. So we should be good to go with that. And I'm gonna switch over that filler neck. We need to install the sending unit, and then we'll be ready to throw it inside of that car right there. Sending unit is in, and all I really had to do there was make sure the O-ring was on, put that in place. It'll only go in one way, and then this lock ring, it just spins around. So I took a hammer and a screwdriver, you could use a chisel, whatever, and knocked it around until the flare of it was inside of these. And now it is locked in place and ready to hook up. So next, let's tackle that guy. On a side note, I just found this humongous worm in our yard. Holy cow, he's huge. And he crawls really fast too. Sorry, little guy, didn't mean to. Well, I guess he's joining us in on taking off this filler neck. Looks like all we have to do is either get the right socket for that, or we can try it with a screwdriver. Just to loosen these clamps up a little bit. And then this rubber piece, the whole neck should come right off. And I'm gonna go ahead and paint that guy. Hopefully this is still in pretty decent shape by the time we get it off. So while our filler neck is drying, I'm going to go ahead and pop out the old fuel straps and put in the new ones. As you can see, I already started sanding, started that monotonous project, and that is coming up on a future episode. So let's get these fuel straps changed out so we're ready to put the tank in as soon as that filler neck is dry. Old rusty ones are out and new ones are in. All it is just a hook. There's a slot in the back and this hooks right in there. So nothing simple or nothing too hard. Okay, got the filler neck painted, finally dry enough to put together, and this tank is ready to go in. Should be pretty easy, but I got my muscle. Give me some muscle. Yeah, so we're ready to put it in. Alright, she's bolted up in there. Nick's putting some gas in it. Let's go. Alright, so we're riding extremely low rider right now. Because, of course, there's no seat. But we're making it work. Well, that was a letdown. We went to start it, and yeah, that's the solenoid making that noise. So, that's preventing us from starting it. Get another one of those. The wiring system we got going on right now is not the best. So let's start there. Okay, so what fixed our problem, I think, was insufficient power to the starter. So I changed the starter solenoid, got a brand new one of those on there. Brand new battery, because the one that was in here was made in 2008, which is like 12 years ago. And so I just went ahead and got a new one. And in order for the positive cable to reach, it couldn't sit all the way in the battery tray. So it's kind of like weirdly up there right now, but I don't think it's going anywhere long enough for us to crank it over and start it. But I'm super excited. It should crank over now. I just bumped the starter. So we got to prime the fuel pump, you know, get fuel all the way back up there since we flushed everything out, and should be good to go. And don't worry, we are going to rewire this entire thing, get a new wiring harness and all new wiring, so it won't be like this for long. Alright, so we've been cranking on it, and I think we're going to need to pull the fuel pump and make sure that's working, because we're not getting any signs of gas anywhere near the motor, which is a little bit sad. It's 9 o'clock at night. I was really hoping to hear a run tonight, but there's always tomorrow. So what we got is, it's just hooked up through the suction tube, and Nick's manually pumping it, and it should start spraying out of there. So that was unsuccessful, so obviously we got some sort of problem going on. Ready? Nicholas?
Yes.
Okay. We've currently got it going straight into a gas tank right here, the inlet line for the fuel pump. So it's getting gas for sure. And we're about to start it up. I'm feeling good. Let's see how it goes, Nick.
Ready?
Ready. Oh goodness. All right, take number 2. We let it get unflooded a little bit. So let's see if it fires up. Ah, so close. Oh, we're getting there. Maybe like hold it just a little bit. alive. That's it. We finally heard her run, and she sounds nasty. She definitely got to work some cobwebs out, but that's to be expected, and we're going to make sure those cobwebs do get worked out. Thanks for watching.